Hey everybody, Dr. Dixon, just checking in with you after our pit crew today. The theme today was testimonials, and we went through and kind of made the distinction between a testimonial and a review. And again, a review is just a couple sentences that a patient may leave on Google, whereas a testimonial is 3 or 4 paragraphs of the patient's story, and it really evokes emotion. And using a system in place to be able to capture those testimonials is super powerful. And having those testimonials displayed throughout your office allows your patient base to be able to read through them. And guess what happens? Oftentimes they'll ask you questions. Hey, you know what? My mother has sciatica. Do you think you could help her? It opens that dialogue because they read the review, they read the testimonial on your wall. Absolutely, Mary. In fact, why don't you bring your mom with you next time and we can take a look and see if we can help her. So that's just something so simple that happens from that testimonial being on the wall. And another component of it here is that it's so simple. So when we hear those golden tickets, when that patient has had that amazing experience in your office and gotten such a great result, it opens the door for you to be able to ask if you can write a testimonial for them. And of course, we always write the testimonial, and then the patient doesn't have to do it. And we have that testimonial ready for the patient to review on their next visit. And then at that time, we get to capture their picture. And then we get to craft just an amazing story of that patient to display in the office. And those can be in the new patient room. They can be in the exam room, the RYF room, on a hall in your office. And once you get enough of them built up, you can create a 3-ring binder that's full of patient testimonials. So it's a great system to be able to tap into your main referral source. And you know what? Hey, if we're doing a good job in our offices, Doc, most of our referrals, in fact, the vast majority of them should really be coming from our patient base. So why not have a system in place to be able to evoke that conversation, to stimulate that conversation about your current patient base, sending in their friends, their family, their loved ones, their coworkers. So that's why this is so important. We also talked about the business needs analysis, and just taking the time to do that. I know that many of you have done it. There are some of you who haven't. So please take the time to go into the Crisis Survival Kit, click on that BNA, fill that out, and then you'll schedule a time where your coach will review it with you, and you'll pick up, I can promise you that you're going to pick up some clarity. And speaking of clarity, that's really what the idea that we got out of the Drive to Success this week. So on Sunday nights, you're going to get the Drive to Success in your inbox, in your email, which you share with your team on Monday, and then have a dialogue about it. Just have a few-minute dialogue Monday during prep time to help set the stage for the week. And so this week we talked about the lion tamer. And the lion tamer uses the chair, which creates confusion. So the lion tamer puts the chair between the lion and themselves. The lion gets confused. And when the lion's confused, they really don't do anything. And so it's just a great metaphor for confusion and clarity, to have that clarity to know, what do I need to be focused on right now? What are the essential few things that I need clarity on to focus on right now to really move the dial for my business? And instead of focusing on the trivial many things, the shiny objects that get us all distracted. Instead, we have clarity and we focus on what's essential. So, Doc, it was a fantastic call today. Your call to action, your homework is to review on Overdrive the training on Build Your Brand. So under that tab is the You Are Your Brand. And within that section, there's a little section on testimonials. So please review that. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate the insight and feedback today. Have a fantastic week. We'll catch you next time.